What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today we're going to be starting a brand new series. You may notice things are a little bit different. We are running Minecraft version 1.3.2 on this series. I am going to be using the Sortex Fanver texture pack, and the mods that we're going to be using, that's just basically the Forge mod loader. We're going to be using Camera Studio and Camera Studio Video Recorder to do some third-person time lapses, which is something I'm going to kind of play around with. And if you guys like it, we'll keep it. If you don't, we won't. And TerraFirmaCraft. This is the main thing. TerraFirmaCraft is kind of a much more hardcore. Sorry, typing and thinking at the same, or talking at the same time can be difficult for me. TerraFirmaCraft is basically a hardcore version of Minecraft's basic survival mode. It's a lot more difficult, and it's just Pyromaniacs. There we go. That's the seed we're going to be using. I'm allowing cheats on. The reason I'm turning this on is for access to the game mode command. The reason why I'm doing that is to do the time lapses, I need to be able to fly. And so I'm hoping that will allow me to turn it on and off, but we shall see. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. You guys did see the seed. That's Pyromaniac seed. Played around with this a little bit last night. I was kind of impressed. It's a totally different way to play Minecraft. I mean, it's kind of like the exact opposite of Tekkit. Like, Tekkit gives you a ton of new options when it comes to, building machines. This is almost like a massive restriction on how everything works. Now, one of the first things you're going to see are these little stone things on the ground. These are your basic building blocks. We are basically the equivalent of cavemen when we first start off. And one of the things you're going to first notice off is you can't break wood at all. Just like in real life, if you walked up and started punching a tree, you could punch on that shit until your hands broke and you're not knocking that tree down. Now, if it's a small tree, you might be able to rip it or tear it, but, you know, a big-ass real tree, you're not going to be able to do anything to. It's just going to sit there and laugh at you while you bust it up. Well, while you try to bust it up, and it actually pretty much going to bust you up. So, but this gameplay has a lot of different mechanics in it, and I'm fixing to show you guys the first little mechanic once I get a couple more of these. Now, trees are kind of a scarce resource because you really do need them for everything. You actually, in Minecraft, once you get a furnace, food's pretty easy to deal with. With this, you're constantly having to burn logs. You're going to have to create your fire, and fire actually means something. It's important. It's not as easy to get started as it is in vanilla. All right, so there we go. Get a couple more of these busted out. Now, I have played on the seed for about 30 to 40 minutes. So I know where some of the stuff is. I was going to try and find a nice little area. I think I spotted one last night. This little spot's nice, though, because it's got all of the food that's local. But one of the things you guys may be asking is, well, if you can't chop trees, how do you make tools? Well, that's odd. Bushes. Or not bushes, leaves. See that? A stick dropped? That, my friends, is how you make tools. I'll go ahead and bust these up. And I don't know if the leaves will grow back in this version or not. But it is interesting because a lot of the trees are a little bit taller than some of the normal trees in Minecraft. There's also a large series of trees, and the trees have different values and effects. For instance, some of them burn hotter than others do. If you're, trying to cook things or smelt things or things along those lines. So we're going to go ahead and take this out, and then we'll show you guys where we are going to be setting up on. And you guys may be wondering, well, why is he getting so many sticks? Well, there's a lot of stuff you need these sticks for, and like I said, unlike Minecraft, it's not really easy to get these sticks. This is really the only way to do it. Alright, so that's what, 12. We'll do this side over here, and then we'll relocate. Now, if I remember right, last night I spotted 2 nice areas that I kind of wanted to set up on. Let's make sure I've got all these. Yep, we are good. Alright, spot number 1 is over there. It looked pretty nice. Only problem is I gotta swim to get over there. And one of the reasons why I kind of want... I need to find a low area that I can get set up on when it comes to water. Because farming is something... I mean, these animals aren't going to be around forever. And I think it was down over there. Looked kind of nice. Yeah, that one's going to be too hard to set up on. I'm going to come down here real quick and get these reeds, though. I think these are reeds. Not real... familiar with Sortex. It's going to take me a little bit. I've been using Sphax BD for so long that it's kind of ingrained in my soul at this point. There we go. And I'm just digging all of these up for seeds. Seeds are one of those things that I'm going to need a lot of too. And then we'll make our spears, or well, I guess they're javelins once we get over here. Oh! Oh, damn, that is a big angry tree. Yeah, we're gonna bust this up a little bit. Never can have enough logs. But this mod does change the way a lot of the basics work. You know, in Minecraft, you can pretty much get started really quickly, and you're not going to be stuck in like a low-level tier of, I guess, technology. Ow! Damn it. I guess technology is the nicest way to say it. But in TerraFirmaCraft, you're going to be in the Stone Age for a while. Alright, so we're going to swim over here. Man, I really hope there's nothing nasty in the water here. Man, those are some big-ass trees. The other thing to take note is there isn't a timber mod in here, but in TerraFirmaCraft, trees sort of act like timber. Just like they would in real life. When you cut the bottom, you get everything. It's all going to fall down. So it kind of takes a significantly longer time frame to do chopping due to that. And this is a nice little area over here. We've got a nice little cave system. I think this is sand, but I'm not entirely sure. But this should be a good little place for us to set up in. Okay, so now that we've got our nice little area, we've got a decent shelter here. I'm probably going to seal this off a little bit better eventually, but I think this is where we're going to start off. I need to show you guys how napping works. Now with napping, you put 2 rocks in, and then you shift left click, and you're going to get this little menu here. And we want to make an image out of what we see here. So this is going to be a cross, and then I believe it's 1 down, and then, oh crap, yeah, 1 here. Sorry, the image I'm looking at keeps moving, which makes it very hard to... there we go. That's perfect, and there it is. And this right here is our stone axe head. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a hoe, which we just drop 2 more of these in. And hoes are made... Let's see, we take the top row completely off. And we take the bottom 2 rows off. Whoops. And then 1, 2, 3. Now you have to be careful with napping. Unlike some of the other stuff, like in Minecraft, like if you put your stuff in and you mess it up and you need to change it, you can't really do that here with this setup because it's a one-time setup. So if you mess up the recipe, you lose your stones and you got to start over again. Which kind of makes sense, you know, if you were to do this in real life, you would have some issues with that. All right, so, and then a little different from the normal crafting. There we go. We got our stone axe. We got our stone hoe. And then we've got our stone knife. There we go. Now, I need to remember how to make, I want to say it was like that. Is that how it was? There we go. These are javelins. They're basically just a little stick, and we're going to make a couple of these. Now, you may be asking why I'm making so many of these. These can be thrown like spears. And they're pretty much your only defense, and they don't really hit all that hard, sadly. There we go. Now we've got our little fire starter. Now fire starter is just like it sounds. It makes fire. And there's an added difficulty to it. I guess we'll make our little fire right here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't pick them up. Don't pick them up. Wait, where did that go? Really? They're disappearing on me. There we go. And you just right-click your little fire starter and it will make a fire. So now that I've got a fire going, you can see that the heat's kind of building up. You got to be careful though. It needs logs, just like any other fire. And to keep it going, you've got to keep it fed. So let's go chop a tree down real quick. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, we're going to drop this there. There we go. Thankfully, that works. Now, one of the things you want to do that's different than most other Minecraft trees, and I'll show you this here in a minute on one of the taller trees, before you chop these things down, you want to make sure you defoliate them. A reason behind it is as soon as they are chopped down, everything breaks. And I don't know if you saw that right there, but when I chopped that down, you have to be kind of careful how you break them too. You want to go from outside to in because they will snap off. And I'll go ahead and show you up there. As you can see up there, we've got what? 3 or 4 of them. We're going to chop down here. And one of the first things you're going to notice is it takes a hell of a lot longer than you're probably used to break these things. A whole hell of a lot longer. But boom! Now we've got a series of logs, and you look up there, all of the foliage that was up on top is now gone. And we're going to go ahead and hoe some of this stuff up because we're going to need our food to get started. Now, I did have some issues with some of these yesterday. They would not plant next to each other. Oh, these aren't planting at all, are they? Wild potato seeds and rice seeds. That's all I've got, really? I could have sworn we had... Alright, we'll try the rice. Knowing my luck, the rice isn't going to work either. Oh, the rice worked. Yay! Alright, so we've got some rice. I'm going to have to dig some more of this stuff up to get a little bit more going. Holy shit, dude. This is a huge tree. Oh my god. Well, the good news about this tree is it will keep us in logs for probably ever. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down. Boom! Thank you. Alright. So we have enough logs now to probably last us for a while. Oh, great. Creepers have set up. Yep. Fuck. Oh! There we go. Now, creepers can be kind of useful here because a lot of this stuff you need advanced tools to mine. So if one of them wants to be a really nice guy and, you know, help you out by blowing a bunch of this shit up, it can be a little helpful. Unfortunately, you also need a lot of tools simply just to make this stuff work. Now, you feed the fire by putting your logs in the top, and it will keep the fire going for a period of time. You're also going to notice you can only stack logs in stacks of 16. That's, you know, in reality, if you were chopping a big-ass tree down, you're not going to be able to carry a bunch of them around with you for a long period of time. So now that we have gotten... Oh, did I get my spear back? I think I did. Now that we have gotten a fire going, we've fed it with enough logs to keep it rolling a bit. We need to acquire some food. And I don't know if we want to go over there. Got a zombie over here we need to be careful with. I'd really rather not eat zombie flesh, though, if I can help it. We're going to head back over to the mainland. Carefully, hopefully. And I'm going to try and get back over here. The problem with, again, like I was saying, you really can't break anything without tools. And like dirt, stone, all of that stuff can be a lot more challenging just to get through than in the normal version. So we're going to head back over here because there's so much wildlife over here and see if we can't get some food. I don't believe there's any kind of food decay, like rot or anything, thank God, because that would make things extremely challenging. And I also haven't checked to see if sheep actually drop food or not. I guess we can check that out real quick. Negative. Just... Whoa! Just wool. Alright, there are a ton of... Oh, hi, spider. And this right here is why... Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. And I don't have enough food to run. To sprint, I mean. Damn it. I'm being chased, guys! They're angry! No spiders, no aliens. Come on. Pyro, there's no aliens in Minecraft. The hell are you talking about, boy? There we go. Alright, I think we ran everything off. Okay. Come here. Come here. Stop running around. I need your yummy insides. Okay, the other nice thing you're going to notice is food drops in significantly larger quantities. So you don't have to, you know, massacre an entire army. Oh, fuck! Oh, that's not good. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Oh my god, he's faster than me? Really? Okay, the axe, from what I understand, does more damage than your fists. So if you absolutely have to... Oh, pig. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna detonate him. No! Holy crap. Alright, waiting for the pig to chill. Chill, pig. There you go, buddy. Alright, so I need to eat some food now. I'm not gonna make it back to my little area. So we're gonna have to make another another little fire pit over here. And I'm hoping I can find a spot. Right, this should be good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 twigs. Oh, son of a bitch. Leave me alone! Okay, we broke our fire starter kit, which isn't good. Make another fire starter kit. 1, 2, 3, and then... Oh, come on! Oh, that guy's coming up on me, isn't he? Yep. Come here. In your face, zombie! Okay, where's our little twigs? Where's our little twigs? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we're gonna die. Pyro is not a good Boy Scout. Come on. Shit. And I don't know why it has to be. There it goes, thank God. Oh, really? I don't think fire has anything to do with it. I'm really hoping it doesn't put my fire out. Or water. Okay, we gotta eat quick. And you can see up in the top here, the food changes. Dude, you really don't want to hurt me, bro, I promise. We can be buddies. Yeah, I think the water is draining into my fire. Very hot. Come on, food. I don't know why that creeper's just staring at me. He's making me very nervous. He's waiting till I cook my pork chop. That's what it is. The other thing that sucks is you can't cook multiple pork chops at once, or multiple any food. You have to kind of cook it a little bit at a time, or one at a time. Which means it's awfully time consuming. It's not one of those things that you can just throw in there and then be all cool and stuff. And it does look like my fire may go out here. If it gets any lower, we're going to be in trouble. It's taking a really long time to cook this food. Even though we've got plenty of fuel on the fire. Alright, I'm going to see if I can't make a better fire pit here. Alright, so we're going to put you here, and then bam. That should keep it. There we go. Now you can see it's coming back up. Oh, thank God. Put some more wood on the fire. Put another one in. We are not going to die today, folks. Yeah, at least not yet. And we'll cook one more and then we'll head back to our little base. Yeah, I probably should pull these logs back out. I don't need since I'm going to be moving on, I don't need to keep them. We're going to cook one more. That way we have one to spare in case bad things happen. It looks like the sun's coming up anyway. Is that a spider? Come on, fire. Cook me my food. There we go. Alright, we should be healing up now. Yep, we are. Oh, hello, creeper. I'm gonna run you down over here to your buddy's little suicidal death. If that's cool with you. And detonate. I was far away from there. That's bullshit. Alright, so that's going to pretty much wind it down for this episode once we get back to our little camp. For the next video, we are going to construct a little bit better shelter over here. We're going to go into a little bit more tool building stage and hopefully get our little farm going. I may time-lapse our shelter building phase so you guys can see what that looks like, and I can get the experience for trying it out and seeing if I can make it work and if it's going to be a cool little feature. For those of you who've watched my channel for a long time, you know that I'm not exactly the most creative of builder, so I'm not going to be making like big-ass castles or anything along those lines, but I definitely intend to make some structures and things. I gotta say, those trees are looking really pretty, though. They did a good job on them with this mod. Alright. We have made it back to our camp. I need to check our fire. I do think I've got our fire underneath that little... Yeah, we should be good. Yep. Put a couple more logs on here. And we are golden. So we have survived our first evening. We've gotten some decent tools, some decent food to get started with. Now we simply need to secure our little area here, which I can probably do with a little bit of work. Got our little rice growing, which will hopefully turn into a nice rice farm that we can use to keep ourselves sustained. And that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know what you guys think about TerraFirmaCraft in the comment section below. Are you guys excited about this playthrough? Do you like this style? Not really what you're interested in? Let me know in the comment section below. If you are liking this video, make sure you slap that like button for me. It helps me out, plus it lets me know you're enjoying the content. Always subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And until next time, catch you guys in the next clip.